Ancient Greece, a land of myths, legends, and powerful deities. We often hear about Zeus, ruler of the gods, or Poseidon, who commands the seas. Aphrodite, goddess of love, and Athena, goddess of wisdom, also hold prominent places in our collective imagination. These gods and goddesses, part of the 12 Olympians, are well-known figures from Greek mythology. Their stories have been told and retold through the ages, but the Greek pantheon is vast and filled with a multitude of deities. Beyond the familiar names, a fascinating world of lesser-known gods and goddesses awaits. These figures, often overlooked, played vital roles in the lives of the ancient Greeks. Join us as we delve into the intriguing world of these lesser-known Greek goddesses. The Greek pantheon, much like our own world, is a complex tapestry of interconnected stories and characters. While the major gods and goddesses occupy the forefront of our minds, the lesser-known deities add depth and richness to the overall narrative. These figures often represent specific aspects of daily life, embodying the hopes, fears, and aspirations of the ancient Greeks. They might be associated with a particular city or region, their worship localized yet intensely significant for those communities. Their stories, passed down through generations, offer glimpses into the beliefs, values, and social structures of ancient Greece. These lesser-known goddesses, with their unique powers and compelling narratives, provide a more nuanced understanding of the Greek worldview. By exploring their stories, we gain a more profound appreciation of the complexities and contradictions of ancient Greek society. Our journey into the world of lesser-known Greek goddesses will take us beyond the well-trodden paths of mythology. We will explore the hidden corners of the Greek pantheon, uncovering stories that are both enchanting and enlightening. We will encounter goddesses of strength and resilience, of beauty and grace, of vengeance and wisdom. Each goddess, regardless of her prominence, played a crucial role in shaping the beliefs and practices of ancient Greece. Through their narratives, we gain a deeper understanding of the human condition, of our eternal search for meaning and connection. Join us as we embark on this captivating exploration, uncovering the hidden stories of these remarkable goddesses. Our journey into the realm of lesser-known Greek goddesses begins with Eileithyia, a figure shrouded in mystery and power. While her name might not be as familiar as Hera or Aphrodite, her role in Greek mythology was paramount, for Eileithyia was the goddess of childbirth and midwifery. Imagine the weight of responsibility she carried, overseeing the perilous journey from the womb to the world. In a time when childbirth was fraught with danger, Eileithyia offered hope and solace to expectant mothers. She represented the strength and resilience of women, their ability to endure pain and bring forth new life. Eileithyia's power was not limited to mere assistance. She could also hasten or delay childbirth, wielding influence over the very moment a new soul entered the world. Her name itself, thought to derive from the Greek word for to come, hints at the anticipation and uncertainty surrounding the birthing process. Eileithyia's influence extended beyond the individual birth, encompassing the broader spheres of fertility and motherhood. She was venerated as a protector of women, her presence invoked during labor to ease pain and ensure a safe delivery. Offerings and prayers were dedicated to her, seeking her favor and guidance during this vulnerable time. She was often depicted carrying torches, symbolizing the illumination she brought to the birthing process, dispelling the darkness of fear and uncertainty. As the goddess of midwifery, Eileithyia played a crucial role in training and guiding these women, who held positions of great respect within Greek society. The knowledge and skills passed down through generations of midwives were seen as gifts from Eileithyia, ensuring the continuation of life and the well-being of both mother and child. Eileithyia's origins are as fascinating as her role. While her parentage is debated in various myths, she is most commonly described as the daughter of Zeus and Hera, the king and queen of the gods. This lineage connects her directly to the heart of the Greek pantheon, highlighting her significance within the celestial hierarchy. Interestingly, despite being the goddess of childbirth, Eileithyia is often depicted as a youthful maiden rather than a matronly figure. This portrayal emphasizes the transformative power of childbirth, its ability to usher in new life and renew the cycle of generations. Eileithyia's influence extended beyond the borders of Greece, with her worship finding its way to other parts of the ancient world, including Crete and Rome. Eileithyia's story reminds us that certain aspects of the human condition transcend time and place. Given her importance, it's not surprising that Eileithyia was worshipped throughout Greece. Temples and shrines dedicated to her were often located near sacred caves or springs, places imbued with the power of fertility and renewal. These sites served as pilgrimage destinations for expectant mothers and their families, seeking Eileithyia's blessings and protection. One of the most famous temples dedicated to Eileithyia stood on the island of Crete, a center of her worship since Minoan times. This temple, with its intricate frescoes and votive offerings, provides valuable insights into the rituals and beliefs associated with Eileithyia's cult. Fragments of pottery and figurines depicting pregnant women and newborns have been unearthed at the site, testament to the hopes and fears entrusted to the goddess. While many of Eileithyia's temples have crumbled over time, their ruins serve as poignant reminders of her enduring presence. Though centuries have passed since the height of her worship, Eileithyia's legacy continues to resonate. Her story reminds us of the power of ancient beliefs and their enduring influence on human culture. Eileithyia's association with childbirth and midwifery highlights the importance of these roles in ancient society. While we no longer offer sacrifices or make pilgrimages to her temples, Eileithyia's story continues to captivate our imagination. She reminds us of the power of myth to connect us to the past, to explore universal human experiences, and to find meaning in the mysteries of life and death. Our exploration of lesser-known Greek goddesses leads us to Hebe, a figure radiating with youthful energy and vitality. Her very name evokes images of blossoming beauty, a testament to her role as the goddess of youth. While not as prominent as some of her Olympian relatives, Hebe held a unique and cherished position within the divine hierarchy. Imagine a goddess who embodies the peak of human vitality: smooth skin, boundless energy, and a spirit untouched by the passage of time. That was Hebe, forever young, forever beautiful. Her presence was said to bring a vibrancy to Mount Olympus, a stark contrast to the often turbulent affairs of the gods. For the ancient Greeks, youth was not just a stage of life. It was a time of learning, growth, and the promise of a bright future. Hebe is most famously recognized as the cupbearer of the gods. Imagine her gracefully moving through the grand halls of Mount Olympus, offering cups of nectar, the drink of the gods, which granted them immortality and eternal youth. This role placed her at the heart of Olympian gatherings, privy to the conversations and intrigues of the most powerful beings in Greek mythology. The nectar she served wasn't just a drink, it was a symbol of divine favor, a reminder of the gods' privileged existence beyond the reach of human aging and decay. Hebe, in her role, became synonymous with this divine vitality. This role also highlighted Hebe's connection to themes of hospitality and service. As the one who ensured the gods' continued youth and vigor, she played a vital role in maintaining the Olympian order. Beyond serving nectar, Hebe's duties on Mount Olympus were varied and essential. She assisted Hera, her mother, the queen of the gods, with her chariot and tended to her sacred peacocks. These tasks, though seemingly mundane, demonstrate Hebe's dedication and her place within the divine family. Furthermore, Hebe played a role in welcoming heroes who had proven themselves worthy of joining the gods on Mount Olympus. One such hero was Heracles, who, after completing his 12 labors, was granted immortality and taken to Mount Olympus. Hebe, in a gesture symbolizing acceptance and integration, offered him a cup of nectar and became his wife. While Hebe might not have had temples as numerous or grand as some of the more prominent deities, her worship was nonetheless significant. She was often honored in conjunction with other gods, particularly Hera, in temples dedicated to family, marriage, and childbirth. Her association with youth and vitality naturally extended to these spheres, invoking her blessings for a prosperous and joyful life. Hebe was often depicted in art as a beautiful young woman, full of grace and elegance. She was frequently shown holding a cup or pitcher, representing her role as cupbearer, and sometimes adorned with a wreath of flowers, symbolizing youth and beauty. Her images often conveyed a sense of joy and celebration, reflecting the positive aspects associated with her domain. Though centuries have passed since the height of ancient Greek civilization, Hebe's legacy continues to resonate. Her association with youth and renewal transcends cultural boundaries, speaking to a universal human desire for vitality and the promise of a bright future. In literature and art, Hebe's image continues to inspire. Her name is invoked to evoke a sense of youthful energy, grace, and the beauty of what is fleeting yet precious. Hebe's story serves as a reminder to cherish the present moment, to embrace the vitality of youth, and to approach life with a sense of optimism and hope. Our journey into the captivating realm of lesser-known Greek goddesses leads us to a figure both revered and feared, Nemesis. Unlike deities associated with love, beauty, or the arts, Nemesis embodied a more formidable aspect of the human experience, divine retribution. While her name might evoke trepidation, understanding Nemesis requires delving into the ancient Greek concept of cosmic balance. Imagine a world where arrogance and excessive pride went unchecked, where those who flaunted their good fortune or inflicted suffering upon others faced no consequences. For the ancient Greeks, such a world would be chaotic and unjust. Nemesis, they believed, ensured that the scales of fate remained balanced. Nemesis was often depicted holding a set of scales, symbolizing her role as a dispenser of justice. These scales were not merely symbolic, they represented a cosmic order, a belief that every action, every deed, had a corresponding weight. Those who tipped the scales too far in one direction, who indulged in excess or cruelty, would inevitably face Nemesis's judgment. This concept resonated deeply within Greek society, influencing their understanding of morality and fate. It instilled a sense of accountability, a recognition that unchecked ambition and disregard for others could lead to downfall. Nemesis, in this sense, served as a moral compass, a reminder to strive for moderation and humility. Sometimes she allowed individuals to revel in their ill-gotten gains, to become complacent in their arrogance before delivering her retribution. The ancient Greeks believed that Nemesis's wrath manifested in various ways, tailored to the specific transgression. For those consumed by pride, she might orchestrate a humiliating downfall, exposing their flaws for all to see. Those who inflicted suffering on others might find themselves facing similar torment, experiencing the pain they had inflicted. It's important to note that Nemesis's punishment wasn't about vengeance, it was about restoring balance. Her actions served to teach valuable lessons, to remind mortals of their place within the grand scheme of things. Even those who suffered her wrath could, through introspection and repentance, potentially find redemption and regain a measure of equilibrium. Nemesis's role extended beyond punishing individuals. She was also believed to be a protector of the oppressed, a champion of those who suffered unjustly. In this sense, she represented a hope for fairness, a belief that even in the face of overwhelming odds, those who had been wronged could find solace in the knowledge that a higher power sought to right the scales. Sanctuaries and symbols of Nemesis, from Rhamnus to beyond. Given her formidable reputation, it's not surprising that Nemesis wasn't worshipped with the same joyous festivals and celebrations dedicated to other deities. Her sanctuaries, often situated in secluded groves or on windswept hills, reflected the solemnity associated with her domain. People visited these places not to seek favors or offer lighthearted prayers, but to appease her wrath, to acknowledge her power, and to seek atonement for their transgressions. One of the most famous sanctuaries dedicated to Nemesis stood at Rhamnus in Attica. Here, amidst the ruins, stood a colossal statue of the goddess, carved from Parian marble. This imposing statue, thought to have been created by the renowned sculptor Phidias, or one of his students, depicted Nemesis in all her formidable glory, a testament to the awe she inspired. Beyond her sanctuaries, Nemesis's image appeared on pottery, coins, and even funerary monuments. Her presence, though often subtle, served as a constant reminder of the precariousness of life and the importance of living with humility and respect for the cosmic order. Nemesis's enduring relevance, a timeless reminder of accountability. Though centuries have passed since the height of ancient Greek civilization, Nemesis's legacy continues to resonate. Her name has become synonymous with retribution, often used to describe situations where justice, though delayed, is ultimately served. Her story reminds us that actions have consequences, that arrogance and unchecked ambition can lead to downfall. In a world often obsessed with instant gratification and the pursuit of power, Nemesis's message of moderation and accountability remains as relevant as ever. Nemesis's story also highlights the importance of seeking balance in our own lives. While we may not fear her wrath in the same way the ancient Greeks did, her story encourages introspection, urging us to examine our own actions and to strive for a life lived in harmony with ourselves and the world around us. The stories of Eileithyia, Hebe, and Nemesis offer a glimpse into ancient Greek belief. These goddesses shaped societal values, rituals, and understanding of the cosmos. Their influence extends beyond ancient Greece, touching our modern world. Eileithyia, protector of childbirth, highlights the strength and resilience of women. Though childbirth practices have evolved, the experience remains profound. Hebe, goddess of youth, embodies vitality and the fleeting nature of time. Her story reminds us to cherish the present moment. Nemesis, the dispenser of divine retribution, might seem like a relic from a bygone era, a time when gods actively intervened in human affairs. However, her core principle, the idea that actions have consequences, resonates deeply. The concept of karma echoes Nemesis's role, reminding us that our choices create ripples beyond our immediate sphere. The ancient Greeks believed Nemesis ensured cosmic balance, punishing hubris and rewarding humility. While we might not attribute such events to divine intervention today, the underlying message remains relevant. The influence of Eileithyia, Hebe, and Nemesis extends beyond philosophy and morality, finding expression in art, literature, and language. Their names and stories have inspired countless works of art, from ancient sculptures to modern installations. In literature, their stories are retold and reinterpreted, woven into novels, poems, and plays. Even our language bears their mark, with words like hubris, Nemesis, and hebephrenia. As we conclude our exploration of Eileithyia, Hebe, and Nemesis, it's crucial to acknowledge the significance of honoring the feminine divine in all its complexities. These goddesses, though lesser known, represent essential aspects of the human experience. They remind us that power can be expressed through nurturing, that youth is not just about physical appearance, and that justice, though sometimes delayed, has a way of asserting itself. Their stories encourage us to look beyond the surface, to appreciate the nuances and contradictions inherent within ourselves and the world around us. By delving into their myths, we gain a deeper understanding of the human psyche, of our eternal search for meaning, balance, and connection. Though ancient Greek civilization faded long ago, the wisdom embedded within their mythology continues to resonate. The stories of Eileithyia, Hebe, and Nemesis remind us of the power of storytelling, its ability to transmit values, spark imagination, and connect us to a lineage of human experience that transcends time and cultural boundaries. As we've journeyed through the stories of Eileithyia, Hebe, and Nemesis, we've uncovered more than just forgotten myths. We've glimpsed the heart of a civilization, their values, fears, and aspirations reflected in the deities they honored. These goddesses, though lesser known, remind us that the Greek pantheon was vast and intricate, each deity playing a crucial role in maintaining cosmic balance. While temples may crumble and societies may change, the power of myth and memory endures. The stories we've explored remind us that certain themes transcend time and cultural boundaries. The quest for justice. These are universal experiences that connect us to our ancestors across millennia. By remembering these goddesses, by keeping their stories alive, we tap into a rich wellspring of human experience, gaining insights into our own lives and the world around us. Our exploration of Eileithyia, Hebe, and Nemesis has only scratched the surface. Beyond Zeus, Hera, and Apollo lies a pantheon teeming with intriguing figures, each with their own unique stories and symbolic resonance. Let this journey serve as an invitation to delve deeper into Greek mythology. Engage with these living narratives critically and discover your own connections. Like this video and subscribe to Untold Past for more explorations. Don't forget to ring the notification bell. Until next time, keep exploring.